Hi guys, thank you very much for coming and watching my second video. I am gonna do a video update later on about weight loss and what I've been eating like throughout the week, but this video is actually gonna solely be on aftercare for yourself and for your kiddos. I've seen almost daily, I see a mom post something on a support group that I'm part of. How soon is too soon to be able to take care of your kids on your own? How soon is it going to be that I won't need help anymore? So I am almost 2 weeks post-op. Tomorrow is going to be day 14, and I am back to taking care of the kiddos during the day by myself, but there are some challenges that are still happening, and I would love to discuss those a little bit later in the video. So first off is, as I was released from the hospital, my husband had the opportunity to take the day off as I was leaving the hospital, and then my mom had the kiddos. And then it was probably around 7 o'clock in the evening that she brought them to my house for the first time. Initially, we just showed, I have a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 10-year-old. So I was concerned because my 1-year-old and my 3-year-old, it's not like they know to be very careful, and usually they're always using their little sharp elbows in my stomach or legs or something to get up after they're sitting next to me. And sitting next to me is something they do all the time. They're always touching me. So I initially they came in the front door, lifted up my shirt and said, "Look at Mommy's owies," and we showed them all of where my little incisions were. So they knew right away that I was kind of, I guess, hurting. So they knew to be careful and gentle was what we kept telling them. Be gentle, be gentle. And I told them very nicely, "Mommy can't pick you up for a while, but you can always come sit next to me and we can still snuggle." So I'm a big snuggler, and my children are big snugglers with their mommy, so that would have been a big thing. Now my son, who's 1, he'll be 2 in October, he is no longer in a crib. When we put my 3-year-old in a toddler bed, he went in a toddler bed as well, so the two of them have toddler beds. I don't have to worry about lifting them in and out of cribs or in and out of bed. They can do most of those things on their own. I wasn't able to really bend down and give them kisses, so I would sit down, give them hugs and kisses goodnight, and then we go in and I put some blankets on them. And that worked for our nighttime routine. As far as being alone with them during the day, I wasn't alone with them during the day until about a week and a half post-op. If it wasn't my nanny that came over and helped me out, or my mom that was here helping me out, I always had my 10-year-old Kaylee, and she's a huge help. She really, I couldn't change diapers. There's things that you don't think about. So yes, there's there's lifting restrictions. We all know I couldn't have lifted either of my 2 babies, my toddlers, I guess. But what's really interesting is I can't really shift side to side like this at first to be able to change them. And now I don't lift them up and put them on a changing table, because who really does that anymore? You toss them on the couch, or they lay on the floor and you change them on the floor. But all of that, like moving them from side to side, really just bending your torso back and forth this way, it even after I didn't feel pain regularly, it still was very tender to be able to bend or I don't know what that, movement is, but twist. So changing them while I was sitting in front of them was still very tender and awkward and hard. And then just lifting up their legs to, get in the good stuff was also very difficult. So that's why I needed as much help as I did. I thought at first it would be because I was so tired and that I was going to be taking naps and I was going to be so lethargic from lack of nutrition, but I didn't feel that way at all. So just so you know, you don't want to be alone right after surgery. You want to make sure that you have a support system set up, because Even with my 1 and 2-year-old today, we went to the grocery store. The two of them climbed themselves into the car, and they climbed out of the car. And then when it came to putting them in a cart, I went, oh, well, we're just all going to hold on to the cart. And we did our best. We just went through the grocery store doing our best. But that's what I want to say about taking care of the kids after surgery. Cooking for them, perfectly fine, not a problem, doesn't bug me at all. It was really the changing them, getting them in and out of the car. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you see, subscribe below.